क्या है ना कैसे अभी फ़ोन करती हूँ ये वीडियो ले सो कैसे ऑफ करना से
ऑन करे वीडियो अब भी चलेगा स्टार्ट हुआ सो
हो क्या
हाँ अब स्टार्ट हुआ सो टाइमर ऊपर जा रहा था
खेता खेता
रोड में देखना सब जमाते नहीं क्योंकि रोड में मुंह देखता
ए अंदर गोल में आर्मी हमें आके
कैपिटल बिल्डिंग के बाहर छोड़ता और वो एक ये है ना तो बड़ा खंबा वहाँ छोड़ता होता है माँ ये वो क्या वो मैट्रिक्स मूवी शूटिंग हुआ सर एक जगह कोर्ट है वहाँ
मैट्रिक्स नहीं थू मैट्रिक्स
हाँ मैट्रिक्स अच्छा वो इंडियंस के साथ जो मतलब इंडियन इंग्लिश हाँ
मैं उड़ना यार अच्छा था आप ये देखें पूरा
देखे हाँ लास्ट में रो
बैठ को रोदा ले बैठ को मुझे मिलियार्ड से वो मुझे सरकार
क्या मिला इसमें
मुझे हिंदी
मेरी लगन का हिंदी वर्जन क्या
हिंदी डब देख लो हाँ
फेक तो ना तमिल समझ में आता नहीं
पूरा समझ में आता वो डायलॉग है वहाँ डीप डायलॉग नहीं बराबर समझे तो अच्छा होता
हाँ सबटाइटल्स वाले समझो
सबटाइटल्स में का सबटाइटल देखना पिक्चर देखना कौन सा एपिसोड
होट लगा के
अलग है 5 मिनट में हमारा इडली वड़े पूरा रेडी रहता
क्या होटल
नाश्ते को बा
इडली वड़े ए वाशिंगटन डीसी में नहीं सुन लगा तो से होते रज्जोरू
ना मरद जोरू न्यूयॉर्क में ही सब
एले हाँ
न्यूयॉर्क में मरद जोरू ने है न्यूयॉर्क में एक जना तमिल अंकल है फेमस उन्हें क्यों खड़ा रहता न्यूयॉर्क में म्हणजे सेलम न्यू सेलम करके बस्ती है सेलम देखे ही नहीं। हमने भी मिलता itu अच्छा हो जाता
अध्ययन को बचाने में
If you look to the left side of the road, you'll see a monument. This monument is called the Vessel. The Vessel is the newest monument on the island, and it sits in the center of the newest neighborhood on the island. This neighborhood surrounding the Vessel is called Hudson Yards. Hudson Yards is where the building. Oh, my margarita's here. Thank you. Strong, just the way I like her. The Vessel is one of the newest monuments on the island, and it sits in the center of the newest community on the island. This community surrounding the Vessel is called Hudson Yards. Hudson Yards is where the billionaires live. Hudson Yards is where the millionaires live. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Hudson Yards is also where I do not live. If you look at the tallest building, you'll see a deck sticking out. That deck is called the Edge. The Edge is America's highest glass bottom observation deck. On the right side of the Vessel, that's where you'll find the High Line. The High Line was once an old, abandoned, elevated railroad track that in recent years has been converted into an incredible park-like walkway. Guess what? Guess what? If you find yourselves on the High Line, I promise you, you will find yourself in the middle of one of the streets in all the world, one of the more important streets here in New York. Fifth Avenue is the border. Having your meals in New York, you gotta come downtown and go into our neighborhoods. And the one neighborhood where you should all visit, the one neighborhood where you should have all your meals is right here. This neighborhood is called Greenwich Village. Greenwich Village is the place to be. You name a country, you'll find several restaurants that serve food from that country in Greenwich Village. Greenwich Village is also the home of jazz, comedy, hip-hop, salsa, merengue, country, western, line dancing, blues, techno, drag shows. It all happens in Greenwich Village. Guess who? Guess who? Oprah Winfrey, Martha Stewart, George Clooney, Mel Gibson, Brooke Shields, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, Ben Miller, Whoopi Goldberg, Grace Jones, Macaulay Culkin, Katy Perry, and many others all have homes in Greenwich Village. Guess what? Big, bigger, biggest, humongous, monster mistake to not visit Greenwich Village. Another great neighborhood now on the left side of the road, this neighborhood is called Soho. Soho stands for South of Houston Street. S-O for South, H-O for Houston gives us Soho. Soho is the home of New York City's art galleries. More art galleries in this beautiful historical cobblestone street neighborhood than any other neighborhood. Ladies, are you listening? Yes. Ladies, are you listening? Yes. Every fashion designer you ever heard of has a shop in Soho. Guess who? Guess who? The Chinese people. Guess where? Chinatown, right here. Did you guys know that Chinatown is the oldest community in New York City? The African Americans, the Italians, the Irish, the Greek, the Polish, the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans, the Dominicans, the Brazilians, the Peruvians, the Yugoslavians, the Greek, the Israelis, the Palestinians, the Russians, the Ukrainians. Every nation has a community in our city. Somehow we found harmony. But Chinatown is the only community in New York City that never left that area. And there is where they would find the immigrants who did not have tickets, and they would call them hobos. And the reason why they would call them hobos, a ride on the Staten Island Ferry is the perfect way to end a perfect day in New York City, and it's absolutely free, and you want to do it at night. The ferry leaves from Battery Park here every 30 minutes on the hour, on the half hour. Guess what? We just left the Hudson River. We're now on the other side of the city, and we're going to go up the East River. The Hudson River is the deepest river in the USA. The Hudson River is 205 feet deep. We're now going up the East River. This river is only 42 feet deep. How you two doing? Y'all boyfriend and girlfriend? How long y'all been boyfriend and girlfriend? A few years. How old are you? And who's that lady right there? That's your mom? Do you like his girlfriend? You're a winner, young lady. Mom likes you. That's a difficult task, right, guys? Welcome to New York, guys. All right, guess who? Donald Trump. Guess who? Donald Trump. Guess who? Joe Biden. Guess who? And all presidents before them. When the President of the United States of America comes to New York, they get on an airplane called Air Force One. Air Force One takes the president to JFK Airport, named after former President John F. Kennedy. From there, the president gets onto a helicopter, and that helicopter brings the president right here. This is the official presidential helicopter landing site. Guess what? What? Are you taking my picture? You too can take a helicopter ride from here. A helicopter ride is only $280 per person for a 20-minute ride. Guess what? I took the helicopter ride. I loved it. I thought it was worth every single penny. But guess what? I ain't never doing that again. The helicopter ride is quite intimidating, but it is in your budget. If it's in your travel budget, it's a thrill of a lifetime. Everyone take your cameras out quickly. Go to your phones, take your cameras out. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Point your camera to the left side of the boat. Zoom in. Just zoom in. You want to know why? Why? Because the captain and myself, we are going to guide your eyes in your cameras to one of the oldest standing churches in America. Guess what? You're only going to have 5 seconds to see it. Listen very carefully. Follow my instructions. First, let me get a sip of my drink. Zoom in. You see that ferry boat, the 2 ferry boats? Behind these 2 ferry boats, there's a wide open street before the white building. Directly on the other side of these 2 ferry boats, there's a wide open street. Zoom your camera into that street. All the way at the end of that street, you're going to see a church. Use your eyes to see the church, not your camera. Use your eyes. When you see the church, I need you to say, I see it. No, you don't. Straight down. Keep looking straight down that carousel. That carousel is 102 years old. Look at the rooftops. Those are public rooftop spaces where you'll find food halls. You gotta go to the rooftop here in Dumbo on the waterfront. Ladies and gentlemen, now in front of us is the world famous Brooklyn Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge was built in 1886. It is the very first bridge to connect Manhattan to Brooklyn. When the Brooklyn Bridge was built, it was the tallest structure in the Western Hemisphere. Today, the Brooklyn Bridge is recognized as one of the world's most iconic bridges. Guess what? What? Guess what? What? There is a legend. It's called the Legend of the Brooklyn Bridge. The legend is 125 years old, and it's been proven to be accurate. The legend of the Brooklyn Bridge says, if you kiss or hug here in the New York City Harbor for 139 years. She was a gift. She was the greatest gift of all to the USA from the great, great people of France. Her feet, both her feet, are
पैरामाउंट बिल्डिंग में वो पैरामाउंट सामने है क्या रखा है इन्हें कॉलेज इधर नहीं है
चल चल चल
How many pictures, okay?
ये कोई तो होगा फोन उठाना क्या गलती होगा है ना kan jatuh tuh gede हाँ क्या सीढ़िया में पूरे बैठ गए इन सब
तो सामने का जगह पकड़ा मैं भी पकड़ता हूँ, ट्राई करता हूँ, मैं भी ट्राई कर रहा हूँ।
Our boats evolved to single-stack ski boats that ventured closer to the Horseshoe Falls than any boat ever had before. In 1955, the first modern mirrorless boat entered the river, made of steel and powered by twin diesel engines. We appreciate and enjoy the beauty of this natural wonder just as much as our thousands of yearly visitors. We know we have a responsibility to help protect it. That's why we created two of North America's first newly built all-electric vessels. These zero-emission boats offer an experience that is undisturbed by engine noise, vibration, or exhaust fumes, and are unlike any others that journey to the heart of Niagara Falls. If you look to your left, you'll see the American Falls. It is 180 feet high, or about 55 meters. 12,000 years ago, the falls were the company knows the name of the vessel James B. Cooper in his honor.
Wow, मेरी मान जाएगी। अभी गया था लेकिन वहाँ हैंडीकैप को अलाउड नहीं है, जाने नहीं होता था।
We are now approaching the Canadian, or Horseshoe Falls.
ये भी बकरी का
Saca.
वो आके नहीं रिकॉर्ड है
Natin क्या बस देखते क्या चक्रा जंगल एक पैसा
अब वो अभी ये आया सुनो
इधर
गैस भी है देखो कौन खाने लाया जाते हैं सब चला जाती
पुलिस है कुछ सामने कहाँ है चलेगा पुलिस ट्रैफिक है प्ले वन इतना होगा होगा
पूरा ऑर्गेनिक है।
Wah, ni ada.
अलग है
Oh, kalau kau tengok garam भी दिखे ना. जगह बटें देखो 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 बस काटो हाँ तू भी था रिकॉर्डिंग करना सो
Oh, hello. Something went wrong. Please try again. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Turn off my mobile. Oh, no. Sorry.
Sorry, something went wrong. Please try again.
मेरा फोन पर रहना चाहिए
ये थोड़ा सा
स्विच ऑन करो, साइड का बटन दबाओ, अब एक रत्ती लॉन्ग प्रेस करो, अच्छा दबाओ। वहाँ सामने देखो, वहाँ ठीक है। फोटो फटाफट पकड़े। ये पकड़ो। इधर हाँ देखो। ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು? ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ದಿಸ್ರಾಮ ये पकड़ो मैं यहाँ से पकड़ूंगी बेटा।
ब्रिज उधर चलेगा बाबा। बात चटपट काम याद कर रहे थे लोग।
बहुत ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ
फ्रंट में पकड़ने से फ्रंट बताओ, फ्रंट पकड़ो।
Turn right onto Gibson Road. Head south on Lincoln Boulevard toward Lake Street. In half a mile, turn right, then you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived. Onto Lincoln Boulevard.
ब्रिज दिखता ब्रिज में।
मुझे दिखेगा नहीं ब्रिज से पूरा, ब्रिज का ऊपर का तो नहीं दिख रहा।
हाँ उतना दिख रहा सी।
मार कमाल।
ये का
अब दिखाओ मैं, अब व्यू आता है।
पुराने घर में
वहाँ देखो, वहाँ देखो। अयो वहाँ खड़े थे समय आए थे ना तब।
नहीं बहुत ऊंचा है देखो, वहाँ भी वो
भैया
क्या होगा?
ऊपर हम पर जा रहा है
कहाँ की है? ऊपर ये
रोड
रहेगा ये
नहीं कमर्शियल व्हीकल्स नहीं अभी
बहुत
जा
ही
रहा
ऊपर है ये।
अभी जा रहा है रोड
रोड है
हाँ ये वो चलेंगे हाँ लंबा स्ट्रीट एंड होते कि नहीं आता स्ट्रीट
प्लेटफॉर्म स्ट्रीट
You've arrived.
स्ट्रीट जा सकते हैं मैं
देखो जा कांति जगदरी में अंदर उतर जाते बस सही कर जाको नहीं कौन भी जाले को नहीं वहाँ तक स्टाफ हैच खड़क फोटो ले लेके ना सभी अल्लाह अकबर नहीं बा मुइन अल्लाह मुइन जाता कि नहीं कि मुइन
टेंशन लेने को भी जाता है स्ट्रीट दिख रहा भैया
ये प्लेटफॉर्म स्ट्रीट प्लेटफॉर्म स्ट्रीट
वीडियो पकड़ो तुम्हें खाली फोकस करो
वहाँ से 20-25 मिनट
दिख रहा क्या जी तुम ना
लंबट हाँ लंबट है वो दिख रहा
यहाँ भी टेंशन लेने को BMW है मैं चला नहीं तो मुझे चला तुम नहीं मस्त पैसा फुल वैसे सुबह का आकाश में शाम को आया देख ले अच्छा नहीं रहता मोबाइल देखो ना कमी तुम्हें बाहर देखो तुम्हें मोबाइल ऑटोमेटिक उधर ही फोकस होता है
अल्लाह अकबर अयो क्या रोड इसका ये अल्लाह अल्लाह
अब ब्रैडफोर्ड सर्च कर मैं
अब ब्राइटफोर्ड सर्च कर बस चलो वीडियो बराबर पास करो चला जाता वरना चलो 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 चलो
नहीं नहीं अभी
टेस्ट को
वीडियो पकड़ रहे हैं हाँ ऑन कर पाएंगे ना
Continue on 4th Street for
कौन मालूम शाम से पर आज रोल कर लखा लग जाते रहे
साना हो जाए आजाद इंतजाम कर लिया खड़ा है